Doop, doop. What's going on, people? What's up? What's up? What's up? My specialty tea, because the specialty tea, little dragon cut. Because that's what's up. There, I'm gonna plug this in. Whoops, whoops. Ooh, it's got a lot in there. Yeah. Let's see what we can pull from the weapons poses as people kind of jump in. Let's see if there's a pose that I can use that'll work with this ninja. Really do just need to draw these, to be absolutely honest. If you don't know about this book, there it is. Weapons Poses from Masters of Anatomy. It's pretty good. Pretty darn good. Hey, what's up, Future? How's it going? What you up to tonight? That dude's playing tennis. Nice. How much did it cost? I got this on the Kickstarter. So I actually... Alright, so it says on the back of it that it's $40. I think you can get it cheaper. Ooh, that looks fun. I think I want to do that pose. That pose ooh, that pose is pretty nice too. For inspiration for digital print, this one's really good if you're drawing weapons characters. And then there's the this one, which is it's just called Masters of Anatomy. This book is a real deal. So I guess there's that one too, the straight on one with his hands. That would work too. There's so many. I don't like that one. Hammer Dude, we'll have to do that one day. Oh. That would be a fun one too. There's a lot of fun ones here. Literally just checking to see if there's one that I'd rather do more before I jump onto the pose. Not to mention we're going to change the format a little bit because I want to be able to record it. And so, in order to record it, I need to get rid of all the extra backgrounds and stuff because I really want to be able to use it. See, I'm looking at these weapons and I'm like, do we want them to just be standing there and be awesome? 1bits, everyone. What's up? Future, thank you so much for that bit. Thank you very much. Love the support, man. I'm number one. You're number one. You're number one. I think one day we're just gonna like have to do Sketch Sunday or something like that. Sketchy Sunday and just draw these poses. Oh, Sketchbook Sunday. Maybe we'll do Sketchbook Sunday this Sunday. See if that would work. Pulling double duty, different places. Just like I'm literally taking the time just to see what kind of pose, if there's one that's kind of cool. That one's fun. I'll do that one eventually. A lot of big swords and axes in this book. So what kind of digital... Hey, yo, what's up, Skip? Looking to see if there's a cool pose that I want to implement. So I might as well put this book to use, you know? Blocking. Let's check it out, shall we? Nice. It's coming. We're gonna get Crimson Fly soon. Nice. I appreciate it. I'm looking forward to it, man. Looks good.
I'm here to support Crimson Fly merch.
You brought the boss out of bed.
Yep.
Because of that. So we're gonna realize I'm not doing it enough. So you're really sorry, you're really trying to get into that sculpting every week? Every day? Every week, I think you said? Every end of the week to have it sculpt. Yep, end of the week. Okay. That's right, you wanted a figure done at the end of every week. I wasn't shooting for rigs. Sculpt every week. Oh, okay. Okay. Nope. Nope. I do like that pose. That'll be for someone else. This is stoic. Reeks to that point. Ooh, nice. Then you can start making that money. Right? You can start selling the files. Print ready files. All right. And so, oh really? 2 poison with printing scalpers? That's fair. And it's like that's fair. Mm. Okay. I was wondering why he was coming back up. And I was like, oh. You can. Oh, you have something else plugged up in there?
I don't know. It's easier for me to put that.
Oh, alright.
But I came up, well, I went down, and Shogun's like, I need to go pee. So I go outside, and he would not leave right in front of the door unless I came outside. And when I came outside, he wouldn't go down the stairs unless I went to the stairs.
To be people assign onto a Patreon, pay for the files once, make a slight tweak, and then they're off to the races. Yeah. Yeah. It's sad.
Hi, chat.
Hi, chat.
Good luck.
Everywhere. I don't understand how she does that. Future says hi. Skip says hi.
Would you love me if I didn't exist?
Yes. But I want you to exist.
Would you love me if I was a worm?
Why is this coming back? Yes. I want to shoot for my full potential. Okay. Get it.
Would you love me if I was a boy?
Yeah. Ah. So I'll also do some 2D blocking. Nice. Who's that guy?
Hi, Ty.
Alright guys, so I want to be able to record the process of like drawing the image so I can do a speed paint afterwards. So we're gonna change to just the screen so I can record the screen. I will still be here on chat. I can still see you guys chat and everything like that. I'll be talking to you, but you'll just see the Photoshop screen. He's like, but I love you.
Sean keeps telling me that he's taking Shogun on walks so that he'll be Shogun's favorite, and I keep, like, he says that to hurt my feelings. I'm like, no, I can't wait.
Can make a Superman or Thor out of the body. Yeah, I could see that. I could see you making Superman or Thor out of the body you got. Yeah.
Why's your face getting all freaked out? Maybe tomorrow morning. You want to know what message I got when I went upstairs to play down?
What?
That it was from last week when Farron wanted you to go to Girl Scouts of America. It just went through. I was like, oh,
From today?
no, from last week.
I was a TSA last week.
Well, it was from the last time you sent it to me. But it went through.
Are you
Sure,
sure?
I went upstairs. No,
Because
I didn't think it was from today because it wasn't. I didn't like. It's not in my chat history from in Facebook with you. It's on the other one, so I didn't think it was from today.
That's really long ago because this is the first time they've asked me in months.
always say no. Oh, how did when you skipped out on dinner with their dad?
Oh, I'm fine.
Was he
No, he
sad?
just said, are you contagious? Because I was watching it and I was like, no, I'm just not feeling my day. He's like, oh, good. He's like, I don't want to get sick.
I see why you like the man.
And then he showed me a snake he caught.
Oh, that's cool.
I like Baron's dad. He does a lot of weird stuff like me.
There's a lot of weird stuff.
You and her dad are friends?
I don't think it bothers her, but she's a bit annoyed sometimes because she wants my full attention.
She should catch snakes.
Oh no, like catch a snake. Snakes are cool.
Because whoever caught the snake most recently is the person that's getting your attention.
I love snakes.
Even I know that.
So sad.
Why are you sad?
Because my sketchbook fell.
Oh, fair.
Passover game.
Yep.
Yep.
It's not participating in the thing because of dietary reasons.
She's not doing a cedar?
They did that's just the meal before. Like Passover is when you give up
Yep.
the yeast and stuff. The flour or whatever.
Yeah, I just didn't know if you meant if she was not doing the big dinner or if she was just.
No, that's why they didn't invite me to Mom's. Because they're kind of big dinner.
Like, love me.
I know, I've been asking for the same thing, Shogun. Nobody loves me either.
Hey, Sean.
It works so well for dogs. They act like no one ever gives them treats or anything. So I'm gonna do it
You
too.
should come pet Shogun. He's very clingy today.
No, it's not.
This is cute.
Why are all my children just not controversial, contradictory to anything that's said?
They get it from their mom.
Look right there. That's not. It's not clean.
Not clean,
I said
clingy.
Oh, clean.
He's overdue for a bath.
Yeah, you should give him a bath, Sarge.
Maybe tomorrow after I walk him.
Okay.
Maybe. He doesn't.
You know
Really,
what? I'll give him a bath. Don't worry about
he just runs away. I like push him in. I close the doors, and then he always shakes to the bed.
it. Stop and wait a sec. Now I see it says my portfolio is due 8/15.
Oh, you're mean.
I'm so confused because it seems like the portfolio is just turning it in. But like it also says that we're supposed to revise our work.
Hey, Sarge. What was your favorite part of school today?
Of school?
Yes.
Leaving.
Probably.
Are you so excited to be in Air Stutzman's class next year?
Who's the further?
Of course.
Come on, fix that a little bit later.
You need to get some new videos, Sean.
Hmm?
You need to get some new pictures. Take your own pictures.
Yep.
He's like, why? It's working so well.
Sean, get out.
Exactly. I'm a fourth of the way to the light pole, and a fifth of the way to the follow pole.
Yeah, 20.
Huh?
Yeah, 20.
What?
Now follow.
Yeah.
For real.
How much do you have?
18 or 17. What's 17?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's why I was confused because I looked at it and I saw 17 and you said it fifth of the way and I was like, wait. Did I read it wrong?
It's been like 3/4 of a 1.
I keep seeing video. Okay, Sean, what do 5 and 7 have in common? Wait, what's the numbers again?
5 and 7.
2?
2 and 7.
Yeah, what do 2 and 7 have in common?
What do you mean?
Just what does it have in common?
If you put them together, there's the worst hand in poker.
Okay. But that's not in common.
That is common. That is what they have.
Oh.
They're always the worst hand.
Okay. Apparently the correct answer is they're both numbers.
I've done enough assessments in my life to have known that that was the answer that was wanted.
See, I just thought it was prime numbers. That's,
That would make sense.
Because you're a nerd.
Yeah, you are a nerd. Who thinks a prime number?
well, if you give me two numbers that don't have anything in common, I'm just gonna think of some math reason.
I sent you a video.
Hmm.
It's a YouTube video. And
Here,
I was
Sean.
like, relatable.
Here, Sean. I know I didn't get to watch it. Here, Sean. You can finish my essay.
Is this medieval Monday?
Sean, what do you think of the title of my essay?
Yapping. Wait, vaping.
No! Why would I call my essay yapping?
Oh no, but that would've been better.
I hate titling my essays. Who cares? My teacher's always like, would you read this essay if it had a boring title? I was like, I would not read this essay if it had an exciting title. I do not care about vaping.
Would you read this essay if it had a boring title? I wouldn't read it if I didn't have to.
Yeah, I would only read it if you assigned it. And let's be honest, I wouldn't read it the whole way there either.
He's like, I hate this.
Would you read this essay if it had a boring title? I am, aren't I? Besides, when you put interesting things in your papers, your teachers tend to not like it.
No, my last paper, I called it Harmony in the Hunger Games.
That's funny.
It's kind of cool. Like I had my mom for that.
And this one, it's called Vaping :
Colon slash. That's it. Okay. And it's like, okay.
What I just do is I just write my whole essay and then I put it into ChatGPT and say, give me a title. And I just steal the one I like the best.
Okay.
'Cause let's
I
be
steal the one I like the best. It's like, okay. Guess that's fair.
honest, smart about life.
Amen.
I'm so mad about this stupid rebuttal. I even checked her whole thing on counter arguments, not a single link in there for any counter arguments for any of the topics. It's just telling you, if you do a counter argument, you have to actually fight it. Don't just say, oh, this is stupid. You have to come with it with respectfulness and actually look at it and validate the things and say why it's wrong.
But what if it's just stupid?
Oh my god, what if... I just, oh my god.
What if it's just dumb?
So it's funny because my teacher wants me to do it differently because the way my teachers taught me to do it, pretty much if I only have one source and I'm not using a direct quote, I pretty much just source my site, like I just cite it at the end of each paragraph, like for the in-text citation, because the whole paragraph is using one source. So why would I source individual things unless they're a direct quote? That's not what you want me to do. And I'm like, it's a one source. There's only going to be one link. Of course, it's all going to come from the same thing. Only a stupid person wouldn't be able to figure that out.
So angry.
This is a stupid assignment. How can you be an English teacher? Okay, how can it be a whole English class that is reliant on the fact that plagiarism is terrible and that using one source is never a good argument? And then tell me to write a whole paper based off of one source that only shows me one side of the argument.
I mean, I've got nothing. I'm sorry. I got nothing for you. I don't know.
Yeah, that's just not smart.
Nope.
Are you doing Livy's open mic? Like, are you still wanting to go?
I'm gonna text Livy. Like, I'd like to go, but if we don't, it just won't happen. Why? Do you have something planned?
No, I told you already that I was gonna not go to my thing because it's just that Susie's kind of crazy, and sometimes Livy just gets punished from things.
I don't think it costs money to go. So we could just listen to the music. And
Well, I figured as much, but like we're going to see Livy. It'd be sad if she wasn't there,
that's why I need to text her.
and I would need to know where we're going.
Exactly. So, I'll text her. Stop and wait a sec.
Higher. Like so.
So I'm so mad. Because you want to know the worst thing about the source I asked to use?
Mhm.
It's not even like some rinky dink source. It's literally the CDC.
No, we can't use that. No using of the CDC. Are you crazy? How dare you think?
This is what is in the source I'm allowed to use. Okay, so it talks about tobacco master settlement agreement. Okay, which just says you can't like do product placement of cigarettes or tobacco products in music videos, movies, blah blah blah, stuff like that. Okay.
Okay.
Vaping and e-cigarettes are not included in that, so you can do product placement for those. And then it's just talking about music videos. It's been okay. And then it's just saying it's a study about people, if you're more likely to use the cigarettes or even e-cigarettes if you've seen product placement in videos. And there's that study. And then it just says minors are at the greatest risk with 2 sentences. The first one literally just repeats itself twice. And then the next one just says, electronic cigarettes among young adults is a public health concern. Electronic cigarettes often contain nicotine. Nicotine is very addictive and can harm brain development that occurs until adulthood. And then it just says like we should not have cigarettes everywhere. Smoking is bad.
Smoking is bad, okay?
Smoking is bad. Does not stress are just Gen Z. They can't think for themselves. They don't have to have a source. But literally in the instructions, it says you have to back up your argument with facts.
Right.
I don't have any facts for a rebuttal.
That would make that hard. No one.
Because in an argument, you're not supposed to state your opinion. No one cares about your opinion.
Fair.
You know?
Yep. It's true.
The thing is, I don't even think cigarettes are that bad. Like, I get what they're saying, but, like, if you want to smoke, you can smoke. I don't really care. It's your life, not mine.
Well, I mean, depends on if they're smoking next to you.
Yeah,
Get that good old fashioned secondhand smoke.
that's true. But, like, at least right now, you know, if someone's smoking next to me, I'm outside. I'll just walk somewhere else.
Fair.
Because,
Fair.
like,
No one is supposed to state their opinion / argument. Ha! Tell that to the rest of the internet.
well, like,
Yeah.
obviously your opinion is in an argument, but if you're doing an academic argument, they want your opinion to be based on facts. If it's just your opinion, you're not going to get a good grade. Because you say, I think dogs are better than cats. And then that's just it. That's your whole paper.
Again, tell it to the rest of the internet. That would be.
The internet is not an academic essay. I can guarantee that. I should just leave this as my title. I wonder how many points I get taken off. That'd be so funny.
It'd be worth it.
You see it on the side there?
Yeah. I was looking at the rest of your paper because you never.
Turn the other one. I mean, you wanna
Oh,
read
yeah,
what I
did you
have
see
so far?
the new Deadpool Wolverine?
I
I did
like
not see the new
I like
one.
the baby emoji.
Did not see the new one. Is it any good?
It's a good, interesting title to say.
I'm sure it
Children
is.
should not vape. It's bad for their bodies.
I don't know. I like your emoji.
Smoking. This is such a boring topic.
Looks like a lot of fun. Nice.
One thing that I have learned is something that I hate and don't agree with, and I don't do in my writing ever. But if I'm saying, like, my whole paper is about electronic cigarettes, I always have to say electronic cigarettes or e-cigarettes. I can't say they, them, it, or its, because
really?
that's hard to follow. But I hate doing that because then it's like every sentence, electronic cigarettes, electronic cigarettes, electronic
Right.
cigarettes. I'm like, if I read a paper like that, I would throw my phone.
It's like you're just gonna throw your phone. You be
You
angry
can.
at the phone?
Yeah. Why would it give me such a bad thing?
How dare you? I'm only gonna do the same thing that you're doing with those movies. It's actually a lot smaller. Yeah. I think they're gonna be putting a lot of kind of effort. Oops. You know, the idea behind this one, because a lot of people are waiting for it. So it's a very hyped up movie.
What?
Wolverine and Deadpool.
What's a good synonym for like a really bad?
Awful. Atrocious.
Grotesque.
See, like in this sentence, what I want to say, in addition to nicotine's addictive properties, it is like super harmful to adolescents with like developed minds, right, or brains, right? But I'm not supposed to say it. I'm supposed to say, in addition to nicotine's addictive properties, nicotine. Like, that's so ugly and horrible, and it doesn't flow.
You're right. And I think people would understand that.
No, but that's what I'm saying. They understand. If you read the paper, you'll understand. Now, if you start in the middle of a sentence, in the middle of a paper,
Right.
maybe you'll be confused. But I think there's a different problem that's not with my writing. Oh, I hate it. I'm like, just read the paper. You won't be confused.
Just read the paper.
I don't care.
You're funny.
You know what I really need to learn? The difference between affect and effect.
One's a verb, one's a noun, except for when it's not. Daddy tries to explain it to me all the time, and I always ask him questions that prove that what he just said isn't always the case because the words can be used interchangeably. They normally aren't, but that's why I just never, ever, ever, ever use those words if I can avoid them.
I'm just gonna pretend that I'm not gonna pretend. I'm just gonna end up
Do whatever I want.
I did the math. If I get a flat 0 on both of these, I'll still pass the class. And let's be honest. If I turn in a paper, there's no way I'm getting a flat 0.
That's true.
As long as it's not plagiarized. And with as much as I've been complaining, I can guarantee you it's not plagiarized.
I think I'm hungry. What should I eat?
It should come down healthy.
You hungry too?
I'm gonna eat ice cream.
I don't want to.
It's good. This gives me and the use of nicotine.
Wow, it's quiet Monday. I know. Super quiet.
Chad, what do you think of my idea? I think Daddy and I should do a watercolor challenge for a watercolor Wednesday.
I agree.
Yeah, I think you should do one of your little watercolor drawings from like start to finish. What do you think? On stream.
What's up, J-Man? What's going on?
Wow.
I know. You could ignore Jude. Wow.
Well, I think somebody doesn't like my idea.
You can take it that way if you want to. I already told you I would do it with you, so.
No, you said that I wasn't gonna show up. Actually.
Well, yeah, I said I'm not gonna hold.
Flaky.
Said I'm not gonna hold. I'm not gonna hold my breath.
Control attention.
It's okay, Ty. We all know that you're not like single digit.
There's that.
Yeah, if I make plans, I'll come. If I'm not gonna do anything, then I'm flaky. I'm not even gonna deny that.
You know, single digit is gonna move to Pennsylvania without ever doing your stream for you.
Wow. That's
Dog, stop snoring while you're awake.
What we drawing? We're working on redesigning one of my ninjas from college, and now we're trying to finish it off. So this. Okay, so like so. Or a little bit underneath, so you can see underneath of that. We wouldn't make that all the way up, so that you can understand that's not that way. Earlier today, my students are lucky I'm not you. What? I think today was the first day in a while. I was legit angry. Oh no, what happened? I was like, oh no, what happened? Jimmy Jack rigs and blender using pre-built. Okay. So far, so good.
It's like a horror movie. First,
I want to say
for my classes, yep.
This paragraph should be
Okay.
about. It's just that
I'm with you so
even though,
far.
Like, electronic cigarettes are safer than just straight up cigarettes. They still are harmful, especially to children, right? That's pretty much what this is supposed to be about, and that's all I should write about. But I want to add, like, plus, if you are vaping, like, vapes and stuff are also like a gateway drug, and you know, once you get addicted, it's hard to get off, and you look for stuff in other places. But that's a total paragraph, which I can't source, and that needs to be sourced because I can't just say that. Like, everybody knows it, but it's one of those things that, like, you have to source, you know? Oh, I hate this design.
I hate it so much.
If I could do what I wanted to, this could be so much more fun.
To walk out and lounge. Oh,
To be
you
fair,
can just recap
this is
the
the most high school experience you've ever had in your whole life. It's a college class.
Why?
the way she's like, oh, you get to pick and you get to have control over your assignments.
Sort of.
You can only pick from what I've pre-chosen. You can only do it exactly the way I say. And I'm gonna hold your hand through every step of the way because I don't think that any of you know how to follow instructions.
What happened? However.
And that, and because I'm casual about how I do my blocking. So they know that Professor Bird is going to give them all the information and like record it and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They just walk out of class.
That's so rude. I could never do that to my favorite teacher.
So they're just like, we'll get the information from the internet.
That's so rude. Miss Applebacher, she does that too. But I always email her when I'm going to be out of class, and I always ask her, like, hey, you know, did I miss anything? Like, is there something that's
You are an abnormal student.
But that's just rude. If you have a good teacher, why wouldn't you be good to them? Like, personally, I would do that to a bad teacher, not to a good teacher, because I want the good teacher to be good
Right.
and to like me. I would much rather the bad teacher not like me. You know what I'm saying?
Right? Yeah, no, absolutely. 100%.
I would not try and take advantage of my good teacher because what if they stop?
What if they stop
Yeah,
being
like what
good?
if they're like, well, nobody cares about what I'm doing. Like you guys are horrible to me. I'm just gonna go back to doing the bare minimum. Like I get paid either way.
Right. Like, yeah, that's fair.
Like I wouldn't want to break a teacher. Not saying that you know that they're gonna break. Or,
Right.
Like you know, but
Right.
I
Yep.
wouldn't want to even give them like. That's so rude. That's so rude. What's this word, Mom?
Synapses?
What's that?
It's the space between things.
Okay.
It's how your nerves get information to your brain, though, is what I think they're using in that sentence.
Yeah, I'm sorry your students are giving you problems, man.
What's the issue when I'm still here? Oh, he doesn't care.
Like, wait a minute, who left? Who left me?
No, you don't know why he's been getting on my nerves.
Why?
I'll tell him. Show him. Let's go to bed. I'm going to bed now.
Right?
Say, I don't want to get up. I don't want to stay on the couch. I say, get your big booty off the couch. What's
So
up?
at the beginning, I'm just reading what he's saying.
Oh yeah, you should answer him first. My thing is not important.
Well, he hasn't said. He's telling a story.
Oh, okay. Okay, and I'll say, get your big butt off the couch. It's like, no, I want to stay here tonight. I'll go to bed. I'll brush my teeth. I'll get in my bed. I'll be nice and comfortable. And then you hear him backing up the stairs. And at the door. Like, I hate you. I told you to come upstairs.
I told you to come up earlier, you
Normally,
rodent.
I don't care. I get paid either way. But the disconnect of not staying for the demo and feeling entitled to catch the VOD recording just really annoyed me this time. Valid.
It's very valid.
Should not post the video. I'm gonna just spite them.
Just out of spite. It's like, nah, I'm not gonna do it.
I'm all for teachers spiting their students.
Teacher spite.
I don't get paid enough for this.
Neither Blender or Animator are easy to get into. Yeah.
Did you find something?
It looked very hard.
Here. Let's go look.
Oh, I'm not walking back down the stairs.
Okay. I'm going to bed. I'm sorry, I don't feel well.
I love you.
I love you. Just tired now. I was in bed, and then I heard Crimson Fly merch, and I came downstairs to show my support.
Yep.
I
Keep
did.
running.
What's that?
Skip stuff.
What is he doing?
Oh, he followed me downstairs because he thought he was going to get a treat. joke on him. All I did was pick up all the dog food on the floor. Oh, my water bottle.
Maybe it wouldn't be more like so. That heel. They're supposed to be in class. Department Ed. Sure enough, they were hanging out in the printmaking lab. In his defense, was trying to be a good mentor and accommodating. Back up my suspicion. That's messed up. Yeah. Dog.
Good.
I think my problem is that this should be here. That way I'll freak out less with that foot. And then we just make here. Further.
My baby don't mess around.
Sure about that?
Yeah.
Okay. Me and this dude's walking out of class. Yeah, I mean, and you know, so I don't know per se, but I think they have more of a lax. You know, it seems a little bit more lax than what maybe people are what, you know, we're kind of used to, you know what I mean? And it comes from, you know, first having a dean that's a certain way and having, you know, the chair at the time be a certain way. So, you know what I mean? It's like, so the whole culture is different.
Ooh.
Really, the laxness is what always gets me. I'm like, stop being so freaking lazy.
Who?
General.
Yeah, right. It'll come fine. You be loud. Just with you. Finish.
student who is done. Yeah, definitely go ahead and relax. Yeah, well, of course. I mean, that's fair. And I was like, that's fair. But if you're not that person, talking about students, you know, going, oh, just the semi-lazy students who are just like, oh, I don't need to pay attention, it's gonna be okay, and you know, and you turn in crapola. It's a mindset, so.
See, but I tried to put you in his bed.
This is why you suck. Yeah, no, that's right. What they were doing in class. Yeah. They're the fun ones. The legit ones where you're just like, why are you even here? What are you trying to gain from this? Maybe we need to rotate the canvas for this one.
Is it a colon or a semicolon that starts the list?
Colon.
That's what I thought.
Because now we can legit make him bigger. But yeah, recordings and be there. Yeah. Participating at 30. Wow, 30% of the grade. Wowzers. Still need to come back here. Because this is not where I want it. Which means that's not where I want it. Draw my man's hands.
It's so funny. So instead of doing a draft for this paper, right, we did an outline. And that's what she graded. And she kept telling me that I needed to rewrite my thesis, except I never wrote a thesis. My thesis just said thesis. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I just forgot. Because I'm terrible at writing theses. I never do them.
My thesis said thesis.
So I meant to come back to
Oh,
it, but
it's not just in your class? I'm sorry. Tyler.
it's fine. But I guess when I was doing it, I just overlooked it. And she kept saying how my points didn't line up with my thesis. And I was so confused. I'm like, what is my thesis? So I go up and check my thesis. My thesis says thesis. I don't know how I'm passing this class. I'm not a good English. So it's happening in like all the classes.
Apparently it's happening in more than just his class. Accommodations for oh yeah, no, absolutely, definitely you need to know it beforehand.
My teacher's gonna get what she wanted because you know how for these last two essays I was just like, oh, I want your final draft to be a butterfly.
Mm-hmm.
My last paper was nothing like the rough draft because I wrote that rough draft in 2 hours. It was bad.
And it was awful. So welcome to the transformative. Oh yeah.
So finally have to be happy.
Finally get your butterfly. A teacher. A director of the studio. You're blowing off. Yep. Oh yeah, absolutely.
What's happening?
I'm still talking about students.
I'm so. How do you spell cognizant? Cognizant.
That's funny. Like, I love you, but maybe you forgot who you're talking to.
You're supposed to be smart.
I know that's what the book said, but it's a lie.
It's okay. I found a new word. No, it's so funny. People must think that I just use ChatGPT on all my essays because I'll be reading my essays and I'll just click on words and click define word because I want a synonym for it. And it looks like I don't know what it means. And it's so funny.
Mm-hmm. Wait, 'cause it's technically underneath. So even if that one. That would come out like so. people still isn't crazy intuitive. Yeah. I mean, it's, yeah. Or you know what? I think this needs to be less, so it'll come out to here. But then this would come out further.
I like you.
Sometimes your mom will be a hater.
I know, I keep seeing videos and they're so mean. It's like POV or born to be a hater. That's so mean. You know what I hate writing more than anything?
What's that?
The intro and outro of my essay.
That's fair.
The intro makes sense. I just don't like writing it because I'm bad at it. Like, that's it. But the outro, I hate.
It almost. Push this right. Yeah. I mean, it's like true. Among the common chapters, teaching station. So, you know.
Well, here's exactly what it says. In my thing, it says, state of your position on the topic, in parentheses, thesis, dash, nothing.
Dash nothing. So you legit wrote nothing.
I totally left it completely blank.
Well, no wonder you needed to work on it.
No, here's the thing that I'm confused on. Because she never said add a thesis or work on your thesis. She said change your thesis. What did she think my thesis was? I didn't write a thesis.
I'm thinking she didn't read it at all. Right?
Like, what are you talking about? I'm sad. I think my grade's gonna go down. And then I won't have the top grade anymore.
When you think like that, it's the only thing that can happen.
But you know, like Abby Lee says, if you're at the top, there's only one way to go.
True. But, I mean, or you could just stay up there.
Good.
It's like, or you could just stay up there.
English 101 does not make sense to me because I don't know if this is true, but I was always under the impression you have to pass high school or have a GED to go to college. Okay?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true, but that's what I think.
It's true.
Okay.
And, well, I mean, unless they've somehow recently changed
I
it.
don't think so, but you know, I didn't want to 100% say because I never looked into it. Okay? But none of this stuff, like, I haven't learned a single new thing in this class. Like, what is the point of this class? I should already know how to do it.
Yeah, you should. But that's...
Like, it seems more of like a remedial class than the start
Oh,
class.
no, see. That's where you're wrong, because a remedial class would be amazingly bad.
But, like, literally, this class is my 11th grade English class.
Uh-huh.
It's not even 12th grade. Like, it's 11th grade. That's crazy.
Yep.
And I'm supposed to be one of the dumb kids because I never took advanced English. Never took AP, never took DE.
I don't know about all that, but...
No, but that's
You mean
just what
according
people say.
according to them, according to your high school?
Yeah, because I never took advanced stuff.
Yeah. No. Like, yeah. No.
You know, I remember when I was with Needus. And now I'm
Isn't it?
What jinx yourself? Now, when I was at the beginning of the year, and I was with Mr. Cabral, I believe, and he was my 12th grade English teacher, he was going around and he was like, so why did you pick honors English instead of AP or on level? And I was like, honestly, I took it last year. My reason was, honestly, I took it last year, it was easy.
Honestly, I took it last year, didn't like it, so bite me. Plain and simple, I didn't like it.
No, I liked my 11th grade English class. It was so fun.
Man, Monday is dead. Like,
But look, you get to hear all the scoop from Skipperwing.
that's true. Skip and I get to talk,
Pirate manga / comic
But-
characters.
but it's, man, it hasn't out. I can't even remember the last time it's been this dead. Like on a Monday.
Monday's your busy day.
No, but it's not this
What's your best day?
Sunday.
Sunday. I need to go tell Brown to turn this thing off. Oh, did I show you the picture that I'm gonna paint? I don't think I'll be able to do it because I'm really bad at perspective, but I haven't tried it yet, so I can still dream right now. Because you know those city pictures I showed you?
Yep. Maybe it's because what happened last week on SmackDown Friday. Such a banger. Maybe. Ah!
Like, here's the one I want to do.
Oh wow.
I really like it. It's really pretty.
That's true.
I couldn't find any good ones. Like this one's really good, but I don't really know how to paint that well. So like I definitely couldn't do the shine stuff and light. Like the light on that one's like a lot. I wouldn't
Right.
get it right, and then I'd get mad.
And then I would get mad.
And then there was this one, but this one just didn't like speak to me.
Yeah.
It was kind of
The other ones are cooler.
exactly. And then I couldn't find any other good ones. The other ones
No.
are just skylines, like you know, it's, oh, it's across the water, and you can see the silhouettes with the windows on.
Right.
It's like that's boring.
Like that's just boring. I mean, you saw it. To Kevin, I did not. Did he kill Kevin Owens? Now I'll have to go back and see it.
I'll be back. Okay, Danny, I have a question. Should I make a hot tea or should I eat my ice cream?
I'd probably eat your. I'd go say eat your ice cream.
Okay. But I'm afraid I don't need it. I'll just put this in there.
Got it.
Ooh.
Bye. Enjoy your ice cream. Yeah, of course you can. A bloody Kevin Owens into the ring. Wow. That's cool. They're really building him up. Well, I guess they have to. They just introduced him. And if he's supposed to be Solo's like enforcer, you know what I mean? Then it's gonna have to be pretty tough. As they've built Solo as this crazy force. Consequences. We can't rein into this. Consequences. And I love how it's supposed to be his job. if you can't control them, there'll be consequences. Like, what do you want me to do? Solo versus Roman angle? Well, yeah. I mean, that completely tracks. Right. That's well afterwards when he brought him over and was like, do the bloodline thing, and he's like, call Roman. Yeah, I did see that. With your chat GPT.
Yeah, it says the title screen, exposing the smoke and mirrors. And I'm really kidding.
Smoking. It's about smoking.
Yeah.
I like where this is going. Yeah. Yeah, no, I think what they're doing with... I like the fact that they're still keeping the bloodline alive. In some way, shape, or form. I am liking that. Because, everyone kind of assumed it was... Once Roman was done, you're like, oh, well... that kills the bloodline. But they were already setting up Solo was gonna take over, right? Because they even made mention to it. They're like, oh, next one in line, Solo. It's like, oh, dirty. Because, poor Jimmy Uso, wrestler. It means,
No, sorry, I was looking at
I was like, it means poor Jimmy? I don't know. I'm like, I don't know. So angle. Well, I mean, they're going for who's gonna be tribal chief, And what's cool about it is that they had already set up. They're like, oh well, the successor is going to be Solo's Koa, and Jimmy was all like, yep, exactly. I like where this is going. I like where the story for them.
I do not understand how people can just turn in old ChatGPT essays.
Because they don't care.
Because I love ChatGPT. It is a great source. I'll give it that, but it does not really do what you tell it to do a lot of the time.
Not yet.
I just say, it's great, it's really good. But, even if you put exactly what your teacher said right into ChatGPT and say exactly what you're going to talk about and the sources you're using, it still is fun to say.
Yeah.
I need to watch those stupid videos that I say that I heard them say. It's like how to learn any language with ChatGPT. But I like how if you just start talking to it in a different language, it'll just immediately respond in that language.
Really?
At least it's done it for me. With German and Spanish.
No, really.
I could have asked it a question in English, and then if I just start talking to it in Spanish, it'll just start talking in Spanish.
Wow. It's kind of creepy when you think about it. It's like, erasing too much. Like, just,
You get the like Control Z button.
yep.
Yeah, oh yeah. Now it's more fun. Up in smoke. I just don't get what the mirrors were for.
Yeah, smoke and mirrors is a thing.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a term that smoke and mirrors is like, oh, it's a magic term, right? You use smoke and mirrors to confuse the people, and then that's how you do your trick. And so people will use it in just everyday terminology where it's like, oh, smoke and mirrors.
So it's like to distract.
Yeah.
Well, then that actually works really well too. Can you do this? Can you do this? Can you do that? And then I said, like, I'm still asking questions and I'm like, switch right to German.
Okay.
Oh, it's
That's
just,
cool.
Like, so cool. Technology.
Technology is cool. I'm right there with you. We had a conversation today about people who are like, they're afraid of technology, right? And then they'll blame technology for the downsize of everything. And you're like, well, yeah, unless of course what you had was really something that could be replaced, right? Because a lot of people are talking about how AI is going to get rid of artists. And I'm like, until AI gets its own consciousness, you know, and it's like, oh, I have creativity and stuff like that. I'm like, I don't think so, because it can, at this point, it can only do what you tell it to. And so,
And even then, it's only stealing from like, the top result, so it's not
Right.
really getting it, its own original feel to it.
right, and you can generally tell when something's done with AI. You know, and so it's like, I don't know, the people who I've realized who are like absolutely adamant about how AI is the downfall of all creativity are generally people who might not be, let's say, at the top of their game. You know, and they're worried because now all of a sudden their job might be threatened. But the thing that I said was, you know, like ChatGPT and Midjourney and stuff like that, what that has done has given the very non-creative person the ability to look like they did something creative, right? And it's not going to be the people who are going to commission you anyway, right? Like the people who are worried about their jobs disappearing like that. It's not the people who, you know, who are going to be commissioning you anyway. These are the ones who are like, I want something really cool for my kid's birthday party, you know, and they're like, let me see if I can find something online and print it and make postcards and stuff like that, right? They're not coming to you and going, hey, I want to commission you, and I'm ready to pay, you know, X amount of money to get it done. They're just going, hey. So it reminds me of clip art, right? In the sense of, I'm using this because I don't have the ability to create it on my own. So some people made this art, I'm gonna use it, and that's it, right? I'm like, okay, I'm not afraid of that. And until AI can, like I said, have its own creative thoughts, I'm not really worried about it. Once all of a sudden it's like, hey, I've created art, and now they have access to every style never known to man, and they're like, I created something new. And you're like, all right, now it's time to get worried.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I think
For me, the AI situation is a combination of elements. Okay, now while you're writing it all down, I'm going to say now, I do believe that it should give credit to the art that it's using, right? Like the stuff that it's pulling from, everyone should get some type of credit, especially since like Midjourney and all these other places are making money off of subscriptions for it. Then the people who are being copied should have some type of compensation. Like, I don't think how they're getting their information is right, but I don't think that I think AI is an actual interesting tool, right? A lot brainstorming, right? If you
that's what I like to
if you know how to use it for that, like if you can do the prompt and it works for you, right? You can really knock out some really cool, quick ideas about how you should do, like, how would I make this work? How would this work? How would that work? You know, and then you take that and then you're like, all right, now it's time to get to drawing. And sometimes it just looks awful. So there's, even before the internet age, part of the reason why we're so okay with the theft issue is because we already don't value. Yeah, well, no, absolutely. I agree with that 100%.
And I think another reason that right now AI doesn't scare me at all is because it only is really good if you know how to use it. And knowing how to use it takes a lot of time. So it's not like,
Right.
oh, I'm going to watch a YouTube video and be able to be the
Right.
ChatGPT
Master.
Yeah.
Work is fan art, and even the most creators of the favorite works are unknown. Yeah, no, absolutely. I'm right there with you on that. Skip. Oops. You know what? Gina, what's going on? How's it going? Everyone thinks Stan Lee created the entire MU, even though yeah. It's easy to not care about how AI is making art when most people don't care about how artists. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. Like I'm with you on that. I'm still thinking like that it's a good tool, and it'd be if you could make it work, right? Like if you can just be like, all right, we're gonna do our brainstorming with this, and we're gonna make everything really pretty awesome. Then I think, because I really don't think it's such a bad. It's not really as bad as everyone wants to make it out to be. And so, like, if I was able to find like a good image generating thing, I would use it. But so far, Like Midjourney is like, oh no, it's free, but then because it's free, you can't get into, you know, you have to wait in the queue, and the queue might not be available for 8 days before you can get one image, and then you do the image and you're like, wow, that was really awful, that didn't do what I wanted, let me try something else. Oh, that's going to be another 8 days. It's like, oh, but if you don't like that, you can pay the premium cost and then you'll get to skip the queue. And I'm like, that's how you're generating money. And I'm like, I don't like it. But so Gina, how's it going? How are you? What you up to tonight? Save that. Let's go. What, you messing with ChatGPT?
Oh, I wish I could be fluent. Why doesn't learning languages like have that thing like everyone says on YouTube? You know how many languages I know?
You know how many languages I would know? Do you? Peeps thinking all art is illustration. Elementary school crowd drawing. Pushing a button, yeah. Yep, no, I get that. It's no different than. Yeah, it does make a delusion on things. I completely get that. To make money. Ours looks a little. Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah. I get that too. Right? Or, you know, to be honest, you keep going until all of a sudden it becomes, you're like, oh, now that style is, you know, people take notice of you being amazing. And they're like, oh, wow. You know, and then they're like, wow, you're amazing. And then you become an overnight sensation, even though you've been doing it for a gazillion years. Just cutting out shapes. Yep. Yeah. Image is usually work because you can't keep consistent design. There's also Storyboards, yeah. Even though I've seen so many things where they're like, oh, how to make ChatGPT make the same characters over and over again. And you're like, but it's always for like single images, right? Like not a comic. Even though I've seen people where they're like, I created this comic with Midjourney. Let me show you how. And you're like, okay. You cold?
No. I just want to be under the blanket.
No.
Because I like the blanket.
It's fair.
I'm actually not cold. I'm used to cold. No, honestly, I'm not.
Mandala. And just one Twitch viewer? I know. It's crazy. I mean, that's the rub. It's actually frustrating to watch people gloss over the flaws of AI. Be able to ask if it's stupid. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's been pretty quiet. Me and Skip here holding down the fort. Nobody wants to come and talk. Everyone had something else to do, I guess, you know.
It's that time of year.
You okay?
Yeah. Honestly though, I don't even use a lot of it. I only use ChatGPT. And I only use it for like 2 days.
Alright. What's up? Like in a class critique session, there's the peer pressure of recognizing that everyone can see your stuff as bad. Yeah, but online you can just brush it up. Yeah. Right. But see, that's a different issue. That's the internet. You know? I like that. That is a completely different problem that we have. Never really afraid of the AI threat to the artist being uneducated enough to believe that it is good. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and that's what Skip was saying, you know?
What's happening?
I'm talking about how people are accepting of AI art and thinking, you know, oh, this is good stuff, and being uneducated about what AI art is and all that kind of good stuff. Which is kind of the bigger issue, because every time you see what people are producing with AI art, it's the same thing.
No, I was just about to say, and obviously, like I have said, I really don't use a lot of AI. But every time I see it, it looks AI. Like
Yep.
it's all the same style. Even when you ask it to change styles, like it still has that like it reeks of AI.
Yep.
And I don't know what it is. But to
Well,
be fair,
it's because everything is being pieced together. It's not, like I said, it's not someone coming together and making the artistic flaws. Because what generally happens is it does things like give you an extra hand or a second thumb on the hand or something like that, right? Because it's piecing stuff together. But with a human, at this point, like every brush stroke or something like that, there is a mistake in it, right? Like it's not perfect. We can't do perfect, and AI is trying to come together and become perfect,
yeah.
and it just doesn't work. So Mm-hmm.
They like wanted to be super diverse, so they wouldn't make white people. So that they would tell it to generate images of white people, and they would turn black.
Right.
it was,
That's
it was so funny. They were like, draw Abraham Lincoln.
right. It's like, nope. But the figure has the hair and the costume and a certain character doesn't take the actual care to match the body with the personality. Yeah, of course. In an event where artists care about the accuracy and nostalgia. Yeah. Right. Doo, doo, doo.
Why are your guys fighting? Your sticky buns.
I thought it would be fun. Little action pose going on. That's all.
Suplex.
One's like, I'm the superior Sticky Bones. The other's like, no, it's me. I am the superior Sticky Bones.
I don't know. One of them really looks like they're losing.
It's true.
Have you ever seen those people on TikTok who like their art, like their walls are just covered with art, like just all of the pictures?
Yeah,
That's like, it's just, that's crazy.
it takes a lot of time to do that. That's what I've realized. I'm like, that just takes too much time. And I was going to, like, I wanted to do it with my, like, I have all the Ninja comics and stuff. I was like, oh, I'm gonna do that. But you have to start in the corner and work your way over and hope that it lines up. Like, you have the perfect amount of space. And then I'm just like, I would hate to do the first row, go all the way across, and then have like that much left. I'm like, what am I gonna do with that? Nothing.
You know, I always see those videos, and I'm like of people just with really aesthetic rooms.
Right.
I'm like, oh, I wish I had a pretty room. And originally, I'll play them. Oh well, I don't have my own room. I can do it. I'm like, no, I wouldn't do this if I had one.
It's,
My room is for sleeping.
it's so much work.
I know, that's what I'm saying. And I think the hardest thing is like, what if your style changes? And you're gonna have to
Start all
change
over.
the whole thing. Like, I don't even do that. And I think the worst bit for me is I don't even
Understand.
have a style. I don't have anything for it to look like, you know?
Right.
I just want it to look nice.
Yep, Skip. That's what I was saying. I'm like, a lot of the people who I've noticed that are scared of AI are the ones who are not necessarily at the, trying to say a little bit more PC, are not at the top of their game, right? And so now they're worried.
I like to believe, even though I know this wouldn't happen, that's not how the world works. But I like to believe that as the robots and everything get better and they can actually do the jobs of humans,
Mm-hmm.
then we could just like not have to do jobs. Everyone could just be happy. Like, you know, the jobs that robots can't do, people do those. But like, it won't be like you have to work or die on the side of the road. You know, because like we'll have people who can do it. Like, it won't have to be like, you know.
Oh,
But I know it probably won't happen. Like, you need to find a new job.
right.
Like, you've been kicked out. Find
Well,
somewhere else.
the funny part is that mostly we try and, right, we're trying to do all this artificial intelligence to try and make it easier for humanity, right? But we won't just allow, like you said, we're just not going to allow for people to be like, all right, be lazy. It's all good. We've earned it.
Because I live by this. Like, obviously there's
Okay.
But I'm like, but I genuinely believe most people won't. I genuinely believe most people wish they could do more, but they just can't.
Right.
Because, like, they have to do something else.
Right.
And so I think if we didn't have to worry about it, there would be just so much more passion in everything that was going around because everybody was doing something that they wanted. It isn't just somebody who needs their job, who just needs it.
Right.
You know?
I do know.
And so I'm like, that's why I don't care. I'm like, if they want to exploit the system, I really don't care. There's too many people in this world. There really is.
Right.
They're not going to dent anything.
But some people are just hurt by that fact. They're like, oh man, but I, you know, if they get off, I want to get off. You know, this is some people. I've arrived. What's up, AG?
But see, like, the thing is, if that's the case, then they're just one of the people that don't want to do it.
Right.
And it's not the other people that have the problem, it's them.
Yeah, but they don't see it that way. They're like, what?
They're not-
Yeah.
I haven't watched their streams since I last went.
Oh no.
But it would be cool in a world where you could just do the things that you want to do.
Yeah.
Like, I just, every
Just
single
never use it.
don't stop playing music. I
And
hate
still
this
have a
world.
job for. Yeah. No, that's fair. That's absolutely fair. It's Skip was saying it's never been easier to be an artist and to learn to be an artist, and yet I still have a job. You know, and there's a reason for that. And I'm like, it's like, you know what? You ain't lying.
They highlighted it. They want more people to show up.
What?
I got the invitation to the Friday attendance recovery program
Oh,
again.
they
And
need
this time they highlighted the benefits so that more people come. Say,
need more people to show up.
say
Again.
dinner will be provided shortly before the program.
Oh,
Those
really?
in attendance will be eligible for a gift card raffle.
Oh,
Students who stay for the entire time are eligible for free admission to any evening athletic event.
oh wow.
They want people to show up.
You're like, wow.
And when they
I-
mean dinner, they didn't even mean school dinner. Like, they ordered pizza.
Oh.
They want people to come.
Yeah, they were really trying to take care of that, aren't they? Okay, watch that. Next semester, I'll have a lot more hand-holding. You can just copy the link. Alright, close down some of these links. Brush. And we're gonna bring our trusty dusty that right there. Bam. Start a new one. Did you say your poo lingo?
Yeah, my poo window. Hooray. My friends congratulated me on
On.
my 125 day streak.
Oh yeah.
I wonder if I'll be able to make it to 365.
It's like I'm gonna say maybe.
Because of this music app, I'm thinking yes. This is too easy. Especially because I skipped to level
I skipped the little 59. 69. Like,
Because
screw you.
my stupid Duolingo, it does this weird thing. If I click on the notification where it's like, do your Duolingo, you're gonna lose your stream. It'll give me an app and say, skip to level 69. And so one day, I just got bored, and I took the test, and I passed the test. But I shouldn't have passed the test. Because I can do the work, but I can't sight read the work. Like, I can figure it out if I have infinite time.
Right.
But if I actually have to play the song, it's never gonna happen, because I don't know what I'm doing. And so now I have to like go all the way back and like redo all the songs that I'm supposed to do, so I can try and like build up the muscle memory to actually be able to play because I don't know what I'm doing.
That's funny. Almost got the inks done.
I have to get back on my German grind.
I was like, yeah, you should. So, what are you gonna do on World Building Wednesday? I mean, not World Building, Watercolor Wednesday. My bad.
I figured I would just try and do what you do. We'll just like pick an image and we'll go in watercolor. Like we'll just try it out. You know how you do your things? Like your people.
I'm like, yes.
I'll just do that too.
Oh.
For every time. Yeah, and show the frame.
You can show everybody how you're just better than I am. Got it. It's like, man, just trying to embarrass me on my own stream. That's just messed up.
It's a bonding time. Plus then I can have quality for my TikTok account.
Once again, man, just trying to make me look bad, huh?
So one of my favorites is my big bro versus little bro on my main account, and it's me and Sean. I love his John Cena so much. Here, wait, I'll find the video.
I love his John Cena.
This is so funny.
John Cena.
to have no likes. Look, here's John Cena.
Nice.
This is a weirdo hole. Oh, wow. I puzzled it. Is my thing glitching? Okay, my thing is glitching.
No.
Nobody has any likes.
But, like, don't worry. Nobody likes. Nobody likes anybody's.
Well, because I don't know if it got taken down for like some stupid content thing. Because TikTok's been really good at it. Also, apparently they made the creator fund worse than it was.
Not really.
Yeah.
How?
I don't know. Like, Evolve, one of the people I follow, because apparently they changed it. Because everybody's always been complaining about like how you make no money with the creator fund.
Right.
And so he was going over his things before they did whatever they did. I was making like 80 cents per thousand views, right?
Right.
And he's like, now I'm making 30 cents. I'm making 15 cents and 30 cents per view. I thought it was less though. No. Per million.
Oh. Per million.
Yeah. Sorry.
Alright, we're gonna have to fix whatever that is later.
Let me see if I can pull it up.
It's giving me transfer, and it's not supposed to.
It has to be per thousand because million is another.
Oh, that's why it's not. It's just, it's me. It's me. Some of them are pretty catchy.
So what per thousand, but he's making 3 cents per thousand of view. But like I get what he's saying, and this is his main platform, but also once you have a platform on TikTok, getting thousands of views is not hard. Like just post a bunch of videos.
Just post a bunch of PR. But I mean, once you get used to a certain number, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and I think the reason that he's complaining about it is it's gone so low. Like he went from making like 80 cents per thousand views
Right.
to 3. Like,
Yeah,
that's a pretty drastic
that's a
difference.
huge drop. I mean, that's pretty legit. You know, I'm like, oh, that's.
Yeah, like I'm like, that's crazy. And no, people are like saying, well, you made like thousands of dollars this month, so like you're doing fine. Don't complain about it. He's like, yeah, but I got 96 million views this month.
Right.
Like, and the thing is, he's like, yes, I'm doing fine, but imagine like people with smaller accounts than me,
Right.
and like other stuff like this. Like, it's not always just about me. That's the problem.
Right.
I don't really know. See, I could never take AP Lang. It says, how can you want because if Hamilton wrote 51 federal sentences, then you could write 3 essays in 2 hours and 15 minutes. No, I cannot.
Ooh. So,
Not a good essay. Like, what kind of essay? How am I writing 3 essays in like just over 2 hours? That's not even 1 hour per essay.
I don't know.
What the
I think
heck?
some people might be over exaggerating their skill a bit.
Maybe. Crazy. Hamilton also had 81.
What? Oh, I still got episode 6 to work on, among other things, but I like what I have. I like things I have to do, but tonight is my Friday, so I'm looking forward to next couple days. Nice. I started lettering the pages, so you know, but I really need to jump on that as a as something that I can do at this computer, because my other one for some reason was getting really slow on me. I don't know why, but it was. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So everyone's plans for the week. I plan on finishing the letters for my comic. That's the plan, is to be able to finish all the lines, or all the letters. So. this live music thing supposed to be going on for Livy? When's this live music thing supposed to happen for Livy?
I'm pretty sure it is. That's on Wednesday. I'm pretty sure it starts at 6.
This Wednesday? Alright. Might buy my. Oh, really? Nice. You getting into that 3D, huh? That 3D grind.
What's happening?
Mandala is thinking about buying ZBrush.
Oh yeah. ZBrush good.
It is.
Tomorrow in my class, we're starting a new unit, and it's all about factoring.
It's all about what? Oh, factoring.
Factoring. It's in a new classroom for like testing or something.
You stopped working. What's up with that? You stopped working. What's up with that?
I didn't want to write my intro or my outro. Stop working a long time ago.
You should be drawing then.
I should. But I didn't. And now it's like 5 minutes, so. But, okay, for me, I have a lot of free time.
of free time. Why?
Okay, I don't have a second period. I have a fourth period. My sixth period is literally do nothing. My eighth period is German, which half the class we just go sit in the library because I'm not an AP student.
That's good. Looks little bends on the fingers. Oh, thanks. Alright. Oh, wait. Still gotta do this, and then he will be completely inked up, which is like the slowest part of my life, so I'm happy we got this far. AG, what are you up to this week since you asked what everyone was doing? What you up to? I think that needs to go down further. Oh yeah. Because it's not that. This comes down like so. So does this. Right, and then it pops up like that. Pops up like that. I guess that's what I get. Bam. Save that. Bam. Get rid of that. Control E. Looks good. Bam. Disappear. Multiply that bad boy. Bam. 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 Monthly challenge, comic book gaming tournament next month. I'm gonna do something a little bit extra for the tournament besides the prize. Oh, really? You're gonna do even more, huh? I think we're gonna have to pull a little bit of blue. Yeah. We need to add a line Good night. Actually. So, if my kid's going to bed, that means the time is over. That's what that means. But I'm going to. I think I'm just going to go ahead and fill in at least the flats so we can say that we have the flats done. Money's already done, yeah. Money's already done, and it was super quiet. I think Skip was holding down the fort for the majority of the time. Good night, gentlemen. All right, Mandala. We'll see you. See you on Wednesday. Night, night, AG. But it wasn't completely empty, which was the important part. True. And we just popped in to make their presence known. Yep. Nice work. What's for you? Wait, I mean, I'm gonna be closing up here soon too. But just like I said, I wanted to get the flats in here.
Thanks for hanging out with me.
Thank you. And then we're gonna make his blade a light blue. Alright. So, there you go. So there you go. There's our ninja. Although the more that I look at it, the more I think we need to bring this leg forward. We need to bring that second leg forward. Because otherwise it's not going to look right. So I'll fix that to make sure, yeah, right. We need to make sure this looks right, because otherwise it's just going to look weird. So, but anyway, we finished this. Thank you. Actually, I'm probably going to make this a little lighter. But thank you all so very much for coming. Right? Coming in, making it awesome. You guys are fantastic. Stop the recording. We got pretty far. Got it inked, got the flats in, right? So I'll either finish it beforehand or I'll do it on stream, one or the other. You'll get to see it, but the first one's done, and I think it's pretty cool. We'll add some like wind effects going around it. But yeah, so thank you all so very much. Wednesday we're gonna be trying. Oh, hold on, I can switch you back. Wednesday we're gonna be trying something a little different. We're gonna do watercolor Wednesday. Ty is like, hey, let's do some watercolor. So we'll do watercolor Wednesday, and yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So come back, see what we do on Wednesday, and see what kind of watercolor debauchery I can get into. But until then, remember, born a ninja, die a ninja. And I will see you all at the next one. See you on Wednesday, guys.
The Ninja Empire is supreme, dominant, and unstoppable. Our ninja spirit is fueled by fire and driven by razor-sharp determination. When we take on a mission, we must succeed or die. Our style is unique and deadly, and no one wants to suffer the wrath of the Ninja Empire.